Hey, you are great things at WPCode Studio. This is me, Rabin Islam Baki. In this video, we will learn how to create a basic keyboard using only HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So without any more delay, let's do it. So I already have the HTML boilerplate for the keyboard, and I hope you know how to create an HTML boilerplate. So now we need to neatly organize all the necessary elements, tags for our keyboard. So for the first time, we need to take a div, and this div class name we will give here display. I think it would be better for us to comprehend. And now I want to say one thing, that is we will work in sequence, which means that after writing each HTML elements or tag, we will immediately apply the necessary CSS on that elements or tags, so it will be easier for us to understand. But before applying any CSS over the HTML tags or elements, make sure you have linked up your external CSS file, even though I haven't done it yet. So let's do it. I will link my external CSS file over this title tag. Then just pick the file, and then let's come to our style sheet. And here you can see at the beginning that I have already applied some CSS properties, but who should I apply them to and where will they work? That's your question, I think. Okay, then so here you can see the star and then curly braces, and within this curly braces we have already wrote down here few CSS property. We have entered here star. This does mean that universal selector. So universal selector means that all CSS properties in it will work on all the HTML tags or elements in the entire template. And just below this we will grab the body tag and apply some CSS properties over this body tag. For this body, we'll give here width 100% and height 100 px would be better. So height 100 px, this does mean that 100% of the height of the viewport. If I simply put, then px means viewport height. And then we will apply display flags for this over this body. This CSS property will enable the flexible layout mode for an HTML elements, and then we will take here justify content center, and align item also will be center, because we need to place our content between this template, middle of the template. And mistakenly we forget to give a background color for this body template, so let's give it here. Background color I'm giving here okay. This has been already changed, and now we need to go back index.html file for a moment, and from here we need to get the class name for these elements, and because we will apply CSS properties based on this class, so just copy this class name from here and come again to our style sheet and paste it here. And for this display we will give here width 50% and height 95%, sorry, and padding we will give here top to bottom 5 pixels only, and left to right 20 pixels will be perfect, I think. And then background color will be white. Border radius I'm giving here 6 pixels. Also we should give here box shadow, because this would be better if you give it here. So 10 pixels. and display flex. But this flex direction should be column, so for that we should add one more property. This is called flex direction column. And justify content would be int, and then save it. Now you can see this display here, and then we need to make it basic responsive for a smaller device, for instance mobile device, especially every single app just for developed for mobile device especially. So we will make it only basic responsive. Max width I have been given here 600 pixel, and copy this class name from here and paste it here, and width 95%. Okay, then go back index.html file, and here within this div we need to take other necessary tag or elements. So at first we will take here our input field, and this field type will be text, so leave it as it is and give a placeholder. For instance, I'm giving here source, and I'll put another div below it, and the class name we will give here for this give keyboard. So div class name will be keyboard. And now we will apply CSS over these elements since we are in sequence space. That's why we should apply CSS over this input field first of all. So for that, just copy this display class and paste it, and then add input tag, and then we will give here width 100% for this input field and save it. Now we can see this input field has been appear within this template, and this input field height will be perfect if we give here 50 pixel and border radius 25 pixel. Okay, and padding top to bottom 0 pixel and left to right 15 pixel. Here 0 pixel, it means we will be 0 pixel, it means there will be no space on the top and bottom of the element, and 15 pixel, it means there will be 15 pixels of space on the left and right side of the element. And then we will take outline none, and color we should give here for input field fonts. We'll give here color something black, and font size 16 pixel will be perfect. I think we should give also font weight 500 and border 1.5 pixel. Border type will be solid, and border color will give here this one. And now save it, and you can see this input field looks gorgeous. So now, and next we have to apply CSS above this keyboard class, I mean this above this element. So we will apply CSS over this element by grab this class name keyboard. So let's copy and come back again to our style sheet and paste it here. And this for this class, for this keyboard, we'll give height 100%, 50%, and display also will be flex. But flex direction should be column. So for that, we'll give here column flex direction and justify content int. Okay, then we go back again index.html file, and within this element we will take another div. This div class name will give here raw. So let me write it down here. Within this div we will take numbers. I need this raw will be for numbers. and we need to take an ID for this div. This ID name I'm giving here also. You'll understand what I'm talking it for later. So, and then we will take few buttons inside this row. We need to apply CSS over this class name called raw. For that, just copy this class name and come back to our style sheet, and you just paste it. I think it would be better if we add this parent class name before the raw, and it will be perfect, clear. And for this row, we give here width 100%, display perfect. And just content, we should give a center, and then gap, I'm giving here 10 pixel, and margin top 10 pixel. Okay. At this time, we need to apply this over this all the buttons. So let's come to our style sheet and just copy this class and paste it below it here, and then add just button. And for this button, width 8%. I'm giving here, and height 50 pixel. Okay, now you can see this button already looks something better than previous. So background color should be here for this button something. Background radius also should be taken. For this button, we will give 16 pixel font size, and cursor should be pointer. And now save it, and border style we will give here for this whole button none. Okay, and a box shadow. And we will apply a hover effect for all the buttons or keys that we have taken here, 1 2 3. So we'll just copy it and paste it below the parent. I'm giving here border effect. Background color will be changed while anyone will be over on these buttons. So just let me write it down here. Background color is, and now you can see we here also it's working that we wanted. While we hover on any of these keys and buttons, then the button background color has been changed. Now it will be best to take all the remaining keys needed for the keyboard. So let's go back index.html5, and so below this row we need to take one more row. So I think it will be best if we copy this and paste it below it again second time, and just change the value from this button and the text, inner text. This is for keyboard character. So write exactly what I'm doing. You should copy it. Okay, we can. And now we don't need this row. This is called ID. For this column we don't need it, so remove this and change all the content for every single button. So already we have changed the content here, and again we need to copy it. Already have been taking 4 row for this keyboard, and even after we need to take 1 more, but before that we need to change the inner text from the last row of these all buttons, I mean key for our keyboard. So let's do it. First of all, I'm change the button tag into span, and then I'm taking a class name extra for extra design. It's giving here big BTN, and then this button inner text will be upper arrow. So for that I have taken from previous time this here. I'll just copy and paste it inside here, and now you can see this icon is appear inside this template. And then also we need to give an ID for this span tag, so I'm giving here ID then transform. And let's change the content for all the button. And last one will be same, and you will need to change the tag button into span tag. And you also need to add this class name. Just copy and paste it. You don't need to write it down several times. And also we need an ID for this button. This ID name I'm giving here remote chart. And for this button will be for emoji. So from here, just let me copy this. Sorry, this will not emoji, this will be character remove key. So before adding this, let me write it down. So and now it also has been appeared here. Since we have taken our extra class name, this is called BTN, so we need to apply few CSS and this button. Just copy this button from here and come back again in style sheet, and here we will apply few CSS and this button. So this button width will be 12%, and font size we will give here 18 pixel. Font weight, no the border, and position relative. Okay. So for the time being, and then go back again index.html file, and from here just copy this and paste it below it. And here we need to change few things. Then first of all we need to change this class name. So if we add here 2, then this class name has been already changed, and the ID name leave it as it is. No, we should change this ID name, and the ID and this span inner text will be something like this. And then we need to take emoji for this keyboard. Next one before. So also I need to change button to span, and this span class will give you space, and ID space same. So also need to change button to span, and this span class will give you space, and ID space same. And now first of all we will apply CSS over this class name. For this class name we will take CSS proportion width 20%, and we need to say it is very important. So for that, add exclamation mark and then import. This will appear already. And also we need to apply CSS over this space. So for that, just copy this class name space from here and we will paste it again. And for this space we will give width 8%, and it becomes important. Now it's already changed. Now we should see what the real scene is like. It's look a bit messy because the next row has a span tag instead of button, but that's okay. Copy this class from here, and below this we should add and change the span. Okay, and just copy it, and right after end of this button we need to add semicolon and paste it, and if we save it then we can see the changes. But even after few keys are not working rightly, so this is not a big deal, we'll fix everything. Big button, this keys property are not working, we should add here important. I think they need to work, and yes, this has been working. But while we hover on this span tag, but this will not work because we need to also copy this span classes and paste it right after button hover, and then again add hover. And now this is working, and we will apply extra color for span tags. For that, just copy this and paste it below it. In the color we will give here background color. Now, so in the meantime we have completed user interface content. Now we need to go one step further. Before that, we need to link our JavaScript file. This JavaScript file we need to link with our index.html file. So over this close body tag, just write script and then just click the file called javascript.js, and now this has been a link. So initially we have to grab two elements in this javascript.js file, and so come to index.html file and just copy this input, because we will grab the element on JS file by this input. Since here only one input field, that's why I grab this in this way, otherwise we will not do this like this way. So just copy this input and go to your JavaScript file, and here make a constant variable. This variable I'm giving here field, and document.field selector it will be. And then we need to grab one more element, its class name here, keyboard. Just copy it and again make a constant variable. This variable name we should give keyboard will be perfect, I think so. Let's write it down. And create an event listener for this field. So just copy this field variable and paste it here, and right after them add event listener. This listener we will click every function, so we'll write it down. Okay, so then in this time we need to make a validation, like if keyword style height not equal 0%, then within this file we will say keyword style height will be 0%. So for that, I've done if else statement we need to take here, and then copy this keyboard from here, and then keyboard dot style dot height not equal 0%. It means if keyboard style height if not equal 0%, then we will make it 0%. So copy it from here, just paste it and then make it 0%. Okay, now if we click on this input field, then this will be hidden from this template. So the keyboard will be, we write this code block in a right way, but even after this is not working because mistakenly we have taken here a dot before the input. This will never should write it down here because this is just a tag. So just remove this dot, and then if we click on this input field, then you can see the keyboard will be hidden. But still it's not height, because we need to add one more property. This is called keyboard style opacity will be 0, and then okay, this is working. And we should take one more property for better working. This is called, just copy this field, and field style.z index will be 1 while the keyboard will be hidden. At a time this field z index number will be 1. So we have taken this because but what would be if there already the keyboard style height is 0%? Then we will apply more property like keyboard style, then height will be 50%. This means if the keyboard already has been hidden, then even after a user or anyone click on this input field, then the keyboard will be appear on this display, and this keyboard opacity we should give here 1, otherwise this will not appear on this template. So still it's not working. I don't know why. Oh, this one will be opacity. This is instead we have taken here height. Now this is working well, and for now leave it as it is. And now we will create another event listener function, event listener block for key type handler. So and for that I'm writing down straight document dot query selector. And then for is so we have taken here query selector, but we should take query selector all method. Okay, then we have taken query selector for select multiple elements, cause we have taken limitless button for this keyboard. And then you can see for is for iterate over these elements, and we will apply some operations within this block. We will take event listener block for this. So just copy this button and then paste it and make a different listener clickable function. This means while anyone click on this button, I mean any button, then this function will be work. So for that we have make it in this way. So now within this block we need to make a constant variable. This variable name I'm giving it value, and then copy the button from here and paste it. And what we want from this button, we want this value from this button, I mean inner text. So for that we need to write it down inner text. That means we grab the button inner text already. And then we need to insert the value, I mean button value on this input field. So for that copy this field name from here, and then field of value plus equal will be this value. Okay, if now we will click any of these keys from this keyboard, then this key value will be appear on this input field. So let's take it now. This is working nicely. Also, user needs a lowercase and uppercase letters to write with this keyboard. So how would he convert the keys in that field from lower to upper and upper to lower? Then let's do it. While a user will paste above this arrow sign, at a time this all the keys inner text, I mean this Q, W, E, this content should be lower to upper, and if it is still in uppercase, then it should be lowercase right after click on this arrow sign. So for that, let's come to our index.html file, and from here what we need, this one that we have write it down previous time, this id name transform, just copy it and go back again JavaScript file and document.querySelector sorry, this will be get element by id because we have added the id name. And then add event listener. Copy this code block and paste it here, and from within this code block remove this button, click event listener, we don't need this. And now in this time we need to work with if else statement for it, and for that just copy this button, and then if the button dot text content, if the button text content equal button dot text content to lowercase. This means if the button content already in lowercase, then if anyone click on this or press on this arrow sign, then this all button and all keys text content will change lower to uppercase. For that, again copy this here and paste, and then just copy it, but here we should take to uppercase. And now let's check it. Yes, this is working, and then we need to make it for else statement. If the button or keys here already has been uppercase, then otherwise if anyone click on this arrow sign, then this button or keys here will be upper to lower. So for that, just copy it again, and here just change the text transform method. And now, well, this is working nicely that we want it. So for example, you need first of all upper character, and then you need lower character. Yeah. And while user make mistake during the typing on this keyboard, then how he will remove this mischaracter from that. So let's go back in index.js file, index.html file, and from here look the remove character id name. This one I get it here, and copy, and again we need to make event listener for code block for this character remove handler. Dot query selector, this will also get element because this we have copied id name. So and then add event listener. This listener that will be click, and then function arrow function we have to be here, and then okay, copy the field name from here and then paste it here and add dot value and then equal. So while user will press on this remove icon, then from the input field one step by step a character should be removed from this input field. So for that we should write down again field and then field value dot slice 0 semicolon -1, because one character only will be removed from the input field by one click. So let's check it. First of all, we need to write, but unfortunately this is not working. I think we need a mistake. Let's figure it down. What's the mismatch? We have taken here get animations, but this will be get element by id. And now, okay, this is working. Look at here. Okay. And also must be required space while user will type their content at a time space. must be required. So for that we have taken here a space button, and while a user will click on this space button at a time, space will be placed in and inserted within this input field. So just also space must be required between the contents while user will be type or write here any of contents. So at a time there should be required space must be. So for that, go back again index.html file, and from here you can see we have taken a span tag, and inside this span also we have added already space ID. So copy it and then make a space handler code block. Then document dot get element by convey. So the space should be inserted on this input field. So for that, just copy it and paste it, then field value plus equal to 20 string. So that's it for now, and if you still did not subscribe my channel, please subscribe and hit that bell icon button to get new updates, and please comment and like in this video and share this video with your friends. So take care of yourself.